Welcome to Self-Empower Animations. Be the change, empower yourself.
Imagine for a moment that life isn't what it seems. What if I told you that life is just a game we're all playing, but most of us are so immersed that we've forgotten it's a game at all? In every game, there are rules, levels, challenges, and goals. We know this when we pick up a video game controller, but what if I told you the same thing is happening right now in your life? What if this reality you're experiencing, the people you meet, the things you achieve, even the obstacles you face, are all part of a game designed to help you grow? Today, we're going to step back from the game of life and take a look at it with fresh eyes. I'm going to walk you through what this game is, why we're playing it, and most importantly, how you can level up. Before we dive deeper, if you're finding this exploration of life as a game intriguing and want more inspiring content like this, make sure to subscribe to Self-Empower Animations. Together, we'll uncover stories and insights that can empower your journey. Now, like any game, this one has layers. There's what you see, the surface level, but there's also what you don't see. That's where the magic is. If you've ever felt like there's more to life than what's in front of you, you're right. And by the end of today, I hope you'll walk away with a new way of seeing your own life and how to play it. But before we dive deep, let's start with something simple, the interface. Just like in any game, the first thing you interact with is the interface. For us, that's our body, our senses, our thoughts. And just like in any game, sometimes what you see isn't the whole picture. Let's explore that. Now that we've got the concept of life as a game, let's talk about the interface, the tools you use to navigate this experience. Just like in any video game, the first thing you encounter is the interface. For us, that interface is our body, our senses, and our mind. It's how we experience the game and make choices. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Skin, eyes, hair, right? But that's not all there is to you. Just like the character on a screen isn't the full player, your body is just the avatar. You control it, but you're not confined to it. Now, let's clarify what I mean by consciousness. Consciousness is your awareness, the part of you that observes, decides, and experiences life. It's the real you beyond the physical body. This understanding is crucial for navigating the game effectively. Think about it. When you play a game, do you believe that the character on the screen is conscious? No, right? You, the player, are controlling it. In the same way, you, the real you, are controlling this avatar we call a body. But here's the kicker. The player in this game isn't visible. The player is consciousness. I'll say that again. You are not your body. You are the consciousness driving it. The body is just a tool, a part of the interface you use to navigate the game of life. Understanding this is the first step to mastering the game. Just like in a video game, the environment only exists when you look at it. In the game of life, you render reality with your perception. What you focus on becomes part of your experience, while what you ignore fades into the background. Consider a time when you faced a challenge. Maybe you had a tough day at work, but you chose to focus on the lessons learned rather than the stress. That positive mindset transformed a difficult situation into an opportunity for growth. This is why two people can walk through the same day, but one feels energized and the other defeated. They're playing the same game, but they're seeing different parts of it. So, how do you use this interface? Start by paying attention to what you're rendering in your life. Are you focused on challenges or opportunities? What you focus on becomes the game you're playing. Think of your thoughts as the controller. Every time you focus on something, you're steering the game. Focus on problems, and you're playing a game filled with obstacles. Focus on growth, and you're unlocking new levels of potential and possibilities. The key here is awareness. The moment you realize what you're focusing on, you gain the power to shift the game. If the current level feels too difficult, hit pause, adjust your mindset, and start playing differently. It's like choosing a new strategy in the middle of a game. It changes everything. The beauty of this is, you can always reset. If you're not where you want to be, simply shift your focus. The game of life is dynamic, and with your awareness, you hold the controller to change it whenever you choose. Now that we've covered the interface, let's move to the next layer of the game, the rules. Every game has rules, and life is no different. If you know the rules, you can play smarter, faster, and better. Now that we've covered the interface, let's talk about the rules of the game. Every game has its own set of rules, and understanding these can help you play smarter and achieve more. In a video game, rules dictate how you can interact with the world. They set boundaries, define objectives, and guide your actions. Life, too, has its own set of rules, some visible and some hidden. These rules shape how we experience our reality and how we achieve our goals. Think about a game like Super Mario Bros. In this game, there's a hidden rule. If you jump up into a certain block enough times, a hidden power-up will appear. Many players miss this entirely, struggling through levels without realizing they could gain an advantage. But once they discover this hidden rule, it changes their entire approach. Suddenly, they have new strategies for success. Similarly, in life, there are hidden rules and insights waiting to be discovered that can change how you navigate challenges. Now, I want you to reflect. What hidden rules have you noticed in your own life? Perhaps you've realized that expressing gratitude leads to better relationships, or that stepping out of your comfort zone opens new doors. Take a moment to think about how these insights have shifted your perspective. I'll say it again. Understanding the rules of a game is crucial. The better you understand them, the better you can navigate your life, overcome challenges, and reach your goals. Some of these rules are common sense, like the law of cause and effect. What you put out into the world often comes back to you. If you're generous and kind, you're likely to receive the same in return. It's a simple yet powerful rule that shapes many of our interactions. Other rules are less obvious, but equally important. For instance, growth often comes from discomfort and challenges. Just like in a video game where the toughest levels teach you the most, life's difficulties can push you to grow and evolve. It's not about seeking out hardship, but about understanding that obstacles are opportunities in disguise. So, how do you use these rules to your advantage? Begin by observing the patterns in your life. Pay attention to what actions and habits lead to positive outcomes, and which ones result in challenges. For example, you might notice that consistent effort and positive interactions often lead to success, while procrastination or negative thinking creates obstacles. Once you identify these patterns, you can adjust your strategy accordingly. If you see that certain behaviors or mindsets are holding you back, consider changing your approach. It's like tweaking your game plan based on how the game is playing out. By aligning your actions with the rules you've learned, you can navigate your life more effectively and reach your goals more efficiently. Remember, knowing the rules is like having a game manual. It doesn't make the game easier, but it makes it more navigable. And just like in any game, the more you practice and understand, the better you get. Next, we'll explore the goals of the game, what you're really striving for, and how to align your actions with your deepest desires. Now that we've covered the interface and the rules, let's dive into mastering the game. After all, the ultimate goal is to achieve what you set out to accomplish, right? In any game, setting clear objectives is crucial. The same applies to life. To master the game, you need to define what you want to achieve. These goals give you direction and purpose, much like a quest or mission in a video game. Think about a game you love. The best players don't just wander aimlessly. They have specific goals and strategies. They know what they want to achieve and make decisions that move them closer to those goals. In life, you can apply the same approach. Remember, setting goals is like setting checkpoints in your game. They give you direction and keep you focused. Without them, you might find yourself lost or stuck in a loop. Let's take a moment for a quick visualization. Close your eyes and picture your goals as levels in a video game. Each level represents a milestone you need to conquer. Imagine the excitement of reaching the next level, the challenges you'll face, and the skills you'll develop along the way. Visualizing your goals in this way can make them feel more attainable and inspire you to take action. Achieving your goals requires more than just setting them. It involves crafting detailed strategies and staying committed to them. Think of your goals like levels in a game. Each level requires specific actions to advance. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps, much like completing smaller objectives within each game level. Each step, no matter how minor it seems, propels you closer to your final objective. And Just as in a game where you might need to retry levels or adjust your tactics to overcome obstacles, be ready to adapt your strategies if things don't go as planned. Sometimes, what you initially thought would work may need modification. Persistence and flexibility are crucial. They help you navigate challenges and keep moving forward. Now, let's talk about celebrating your wins. Picture this: a player completes a challenging level in a game. Instead of rushing to the next level, they take a moment to celebrate that success, maybe by sharing it with friends or treating themselves to something special. This celebration boosts their motivation and confidence to tackle the next challenge. Likewise, when you achieve a goal, no matter how small, take the time to acknowledge your progress. Celebrating small wins keeps your momentum going and reinforces the positive behaviors that got you there. So, how do you apply these concepts in real life? Start by defining your main goals clearly and specifically. Next, break them down into smaller, achievable steps. Think of these as your mini challenges or tasks. Track your progress regularly to stay on course, and be open to adjusting your approach based on what you learn along the way. Don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. They're milestones in your journey. By approaching your goals with the same level of focus and strategic planning you would in a game, you make the journey not only more manageable, but also more engaging and rewarding. This game-like approach helps you stay motivated and committed to your path. Mastering the game of life is an ongoing process. With clear goals, effective strategies, and a willingness to adapt, you're well on your way to achieving what you set out to accomplish. Remember, just as in a game, it's essential to keep your experience dynamic and engaging. Balancing your focus between your active pursuits and the deeper reflections off stage will enrich your journey. Next, we'll explore how to maintain momentum and stay motivated on your path. As we continue on our journey, it's essential to keep the game fun and engaging. After all, staying motivated and enthusiastic is key to achieving your goals. Imagine your life as a stage performance. On stage, you're actively participating in various roles, like your career, relationships, and personal ambitions. This is where you're seen by others and where you engage in daily activities. Everything you're actively involved in and aware of happens on stage and is part of your visible, day-to-day reality. Now, think about what happens off stage. When you step out of the spotlight and away from the immediate action, you move into a deeper realm of experience. This offstage space represents the core of your being and the underlying essence of reality. It's less about the roles you play and more about the fundamental truths and unspoken aspects of your life. In this analogy, rendering your reality means focusing on what's happening in your life. Just like on a stage, you see and interact with the elements you're concentrating on, be it a goal, a thought, or a relationship. When you pay attention to these elements, they become part of your active experience and influence your reality. Conversely, if you shift your focus away from something, it fades from your immediate perception, as though it's no longer part of the stage. This is why awareness is crucial. What you choose to focus on becomes prominent in your reality, while what you ignore diminishes. To truly understand and shape your reality, it's important to balance your time between being on stage, engaging with the visible aspects of your life, and off stage, reflecting on the deeper, less visible elements. By being mindful of both, you can gain a fuller understanding of yourself and your experiences. To keep the game engaging and your motivation high, incorporate variety and new challenges into your routine. Just like a game developer introduces new levels or features to keep players interested, introduce new goals, experiences, or hobbies to keep your life exciting and dynamic. Set short-term goals that offer immediate rewards and keep you motivated. Celebrate these mini victories to maintain momentum and make the journey more enjoyable. And let's be real, when we're off stage, some of us might find ourselves binge-watching shows like we're training for a marathon, right? We all need those moments of relaxation, but remember to balance them with growth. Who knew that Netflix and chill could become Netflix and reflect? Just make sure you're not letting those hours slip away without a little self-care. So, how do you put this into practice? Begin by regularly reassessing your goals and strategies to ensure they still align with what excites and motivates you. Incorporate new interests and challenges to keep your journey dynamic and engaging. Don't forget to step off stage periodically. This means taking time to reflect on the deeper aspects of your life and reconnecting with the essence of your experience beyond the immediate actions and roles you play. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you keep your life engaging? Share your tips and tricks in the comments below. Let's build a community of motivation and fun. Staying motivated and engaged is an ongoing effort, but it's worth it. With the right approach, you'll keep the journey rewarding and fulfilling. Next, we'll explore how to integrate all these concepts into a cohesive approach to life and goal achievement. As we navigate through this journey of life, it's essential to remember that we're all players in a vast, intricate game. Each of us brings our unique perspectives, experiences, and aspirations to the stage. Just like in a co-op game, where every player's skills and contributions enrich the overall experience, our individuality adds depth to the tapestry of life. When we embrace the idea that our reality is shaped by our focus and awareness, we unlock the potential to create the life we truly desire. Every moment of attention we give to our dreams, goals, and relationships becomes a building block in our personal narrative. This is the essence of rendering our reality. Imagine a team working together in a co-op game. Each player has distinct strengths, and when they collaborate, they can achieve extraordinary feats. In life, when we recognize the interconnectedness of our journeys and support one another, we create a more vibrant and fulfilling experience for all. So, the next time you pick up the controller of your life, ask yourself, what am I choosing to focus on? How can I step off stage to reconnect with my deeper self? By doing this, you'll discover not only the joy of the game, but also the profound impact of your awareness and intention on the world around you. Together, we can make this game richer and more meaningful. As we conclude this journey through the game of life, remember that each of us has the power to shape our own experiences. Embrace the roles you play, but also honor the moments when you step off stage to connect with your deeper self. Life is not just a series of challenges, it's a rich tapestry of experiences waiting to be explored. Every decision you make, every focus you choose, and every step you take contributes to the unique narrative of your life. So, approach each day as an opportunity to play, experiment, learn, and grow. Embrace both the on-stage moments and the off-stage reflections. After all, the game of life is meant to be engaging, enlightening, and above all, fun. Now, I urge you to take one small step today that aligns with your goals. It could be as simple as writing down your aspirations or reaching out to someone who inspires you. Every action counts. Join the conversation and share your story in the comments. Let's build a community of authenticity and empowerment together. Subscribe to Self-Empower Animations for more inspiring stories and insights like this one. Together, we celebrate the power within and support each other on our journeys of self-discovery and empowerment. Thank you for being a part of this exploration. Until next time, remember, the only limits in life are the ones you make. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep playing.
Thank you for being amazing. Until next time, stay empowered.